While Adam's hanging around, Kari, Grant, and Tory are about to go ballistic.
Okay, guys, so what's today's sticky story?
We have a mythical use for duct tape that highlights both its adhesive qualities and its inherent strength.
Okay, hit me. Okay, so what's the myth?
You've heard of a potato cannon, right?
Yeah, you take a bunch of PVC pipe, glued together, seal off one end, add some propellant, add a potato, ignite the propellant, and bang, you're launching potatoes.
Exactly, and as most teenagers and internet anarchists know, you usually use a cement to seal the PVC piping. But there's a just as reliable, much quicker way using duct tape. Apparently, duct tape is strong enough to withstand the forces of the potato cannon.
All right, sounds easy enough. So we make two cannons, one the traditional way and one with duct tape, and see how they compare.
Man, this reminds me of the time I got sent away to boys camp.
If used responsibly, potato cannons are fun for the whole family. And here's how they work. A series of PVC piping is glued together with PVC cement. Potato is squished into the barrel. Propellant is squirted into the combustion chamber. Ignite that propellant with a spark, and just like a real cannon, the projectile is launched. But the team want to know, can you really replace the PVC cement with plain old duct tape?
Now this may look like a pretty random bunch of materials I have here. I mean, we're talking piping, duct tape, potatoes. But to me, this looks like the glorious beginnings of a good old-fashioned potato cannon. And that's exactly what I'm gonna build. Basically, a potato cannon is like any cannon. You have an explosion happening in the combustion chamber. Okay, that is my combustion chamber held together with duct tape. Gases are expanding and they need to escape, so they look for the path of least resistance. Now, that should be the potato. That's why the potato launches across the field.
Baked potato.
Now, the big question is, can the duct tape hold up as well as the actual cement that you use to put these pipes together? Now, we know that we can launch a potato with this guy. Can we do it with this guy without it exploding at the bottom instead of just launching a potato?
Grant, we're trying to make science cool.
Once I was the pupil, now I am the master.
All right, go ahead. Never. You're not my father.
So with the cannons complete, the team makes its way to its detonation destination.
So we got us some potato cannons, and we can't fire them in the shop. So we've come to the Alameda runway where we have a big expansive space right here. We can shoot off into the distance and explore whether duct tape is as strong as a traditional glue that holds together a potato cannon.
He's just relaxing on his porch, shooting off his potato gun.
Yeah, you trying to hit San Francisco?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to the latest items in the Kari Byron line of home destruction. This is a spud chucker made entirely out of PVC tubing with actual PVC glue. And this is the duct tape tater tosser, but this has duct tape fastening. This is a setup for a control test. We'll have Buster in the chair.
Load her up.
We've got a scale to tell us how fast the potatoes come out of the barrel, and just for laps, we'll be measuring exactly how far they go. This is gonna be great.
So great, the team feel it needs an audience.
Okay, instead of the peanut gallery this time, we have our potato gallery. We got like little spud Grant, giant spud Kari. For some reason, I picked out a huge potato for myself. And little spud Tory. You can watch.
We ready?
With a couple of squirts of the classified propellant, the control cannon is good to blow.
All right, light it up.
Okay, we got the spud chucker, AKA Spudzuka, in 3, 2, 1. Woohoo!
All right, should we go see how far that potato went?
Absolutely. Yeah. We're splash zone.
All right, what do we get?
267 feet.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Sure, but they want a pretty good data set. And for that, they'll need multiple shots.
Woohoo! 397.
And more bad puns.
All right, and the next Spudnik.
Before they get the all-important distance average.
375.
So the potato cannon is working great. We got some good distances.
Yeah, we got an average range of 346 feet and a speed of 179 miles per hour.
So next step, duct tape tater tosser. I think the true test here is, will the duct tape hold up?
This could be explosive.
So, can duct tape contain an explosion capable of sending a spud over 300 feet at a speed of 179 miles an hour?
All right, let's do it.
Surely it's too much to ask of this humble yet highly versatile material.
Duct tape tater tosser in 3, 2, 1.
Oh! It worked! The duct tape held together.
Yeah, it didn't explode.
Not only did it not explode, the first shot from the duct tape tater tosser was right in the slot.
387.
That is right in the range.
That's almost exact. And it didn't blow up.
Which is really what counts. But just to make sure, I think we might have to fire maybe a few more off, right?
Right, because although they know it works,
Whoa!
the question is, does it match the regular cannon's reliability?
Get away from our test! He's eating our sample!
Now to you, it may look like a sea of cones, but to me, it's data. Not only that, it's consistent data. Let me lay it on you. Our spud chucker, held together by PVC cement, had an average range of 346 feet and an average speed of 179 miles per hour. Our duct tape tater tosser, which is a potato cannon held together entirely by duct tape, had an average range of 336 feet and an average speed of 160 miles per hour. That's a difference of 3% on the range and 11% on the speed. Now, given varying winds, differences in the masses of the potatoes, and different amounts of propellant, I'd say that's enough to call their performance identical.
But this is a duct tape special. We can't stop here. This is MythBusters. We gotta ramp it up. We gotta figure out what else we're gonna build with duct tape. I mean, a potato cannon, that's just small potatoes. Get it? Never mind.
So it looks like duct tape can be used to seal a potato cannon.
Yeah, and that's got me thinking.
Ooh, that's got me worried.
It should, because I'm thinking that you make an entire cannon out of duct tape.
Wait a minute, you're talking about a genuine black powder cannon firing real cannonballs.
Out of nothing but duct tape?
Yes!
Kari, you should start thinking more often.
I know! But we're MythBusters, we have to ramp it up.
Okay, hang on a second, you guys. Inside of a real cannon, the pressures are significantly higher than inside a potato cannon.
Well, maybe we should find out if duct tape is even strong enough. We'll take a steel pipe, seal off one end with nothing but duct tape, load it like a cannon, fire it, and see if it withstands the forces.
And we'll start with 1 inch thick, then we'll go to 2, 3, 4 inches until we find out the thickness that it needs to be to hold up.
Sounds crazy, but don't you love it?
Yes?
I know!
A cannon, a regular one, works a bit like this. The black powder explodes in the combustion chamber, and the expanding gases throw the cannonball along the barrel. So first up, to find out how much duct tape is required to withstand those pressures, the guys are going to replace the back end of the combustion chamber with inch-thick tiles of tape. However many it takes.
I see injuries in my future. So it's time for me to whip out my cannon. Now let's just say I know a few things about building cannons. However, this time, we're building it out of nothing but duct tape. Now, duct tape is strong, but is it gonna be strong enough to withstand the kind of forces that are exerted by exploding black powder? So I need to make a strength gauge. Let's go to work. That way we can put the duct tape under the same conditions that a cannon would be under, so we can test the limits of this duct tape. I mean, black powder and duct tape? That doesn't sound like science. That sounds like a family reunion.
So this is the strength part of our strength gauge. It's a plastic frame I've cut out for layering duct tape. I'm gonna make a 1 inch thick sheet that I'll then cut down into 1 foot by 1 foot square tiles. They're gonna bolt onto the back of what Tory's making, and when we ignite our black powder, we'll find out how much duct tape it doth take. So that is 1 inch thick.
Yay!
All right, let's cut it up into tiles. So we've used 37 rolls of duct tape. At 60 yards a roll, that's 2,220 yards of duct tape.
Hey, dude, you got something on your face.
That's 1 1/4 miles to make all the tiles we need for our strength test.
There's a new fashion statement.
Yeah, it's
This
called
is cool, dude. You can do a whole line of shirts like this.
La Vie de Booger.
So with the duct tape tiles and strength gauge complete, it's off to a familiar and favorite location.
So it's time to find out how strong our duct tape is.
That looks nothing like a cannon.
but it does have similarities to a cannon. I mean, it has exploding black powder and a projectile. So that being said, we can't test it in the shops. Here you go, Kari, if you want to take a nap. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play on the bed?
She told me not to play on my bed. I think this will work.
So we've come here to the bomb range, our favorite place, to test this safely so that nobody gets hurt. It's a straight gauge. It's not a cannon.
And if you're wondering exactly why it's not a cannon, here's the man with the strength gauge.
First, we're not using a cannonball. We're using a piston. It's the same diameter and weight as a cannonball, but it's not a cannonball. Anybody got any duct tape? Second, we're not using a fuse. We're using an electric remote system to light off the gunpowder. And most importantly, there is no steel back at the end of this steel tube. It's gonna be a duct tape panel. Once we load this up and fire it off, what we're looking for is the piston to fly out of the barrel and have the duct tape intact. If that happens, then we know duct tape is strong enough to build a cannon out of it. You know, after looking at how thick that 1-inch duct tape panel is, I'm thinking one panel is gonna be enough.
Really, just one? I think it's gonna take at least 2. I would bet on 2.
I think it's gonna take at least 3.
All right, put your money where your mouth is.
I got $5.
I got 5.
Okay, so who holds the money?
Cameraman.
All right, we're hooked in.
For this to be a good, successful test, what we're looking for is that the duct tape tiles, whatever thickness we end up with, will be intact while the piston blows out the other end of the strength gauge.
Okay, so this is 1-inch thick slab of duct tape in the strength gauge.
This is your chance at $15.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh! Pay up, suckers! Wow!
Wait, let's survey the damage first. I want to make sure I held up.
1.
Incredibly, it seems to have worked first time out. And it's disbelief all round.
There's no way this test worked on the first go. There's no way.
Oh my God! A 1-inch thick slab of duct tape was enough to withstand the kind of force to launch a cannonball. Wow! That's perfect, man.
It burned the heck out of it, but didn't blow out.
No, it's beautiful.
It just burnt off the wax paper, too. It didn't even go through the first layer of duct tape.
That's
This
amazing.
stuff is incredible.
We got a great result from the duct tape strength test. It looks like duct tape is gonna be strong enough to build a cannon out of it. Now all we need to do is build a cannon. But you know what the best part of this experiment was? I won the bet. Give me my money, punk. Give me that. 1.
Kari, Grant, and Tory have seen that 1-inch thick duct tape can withstand the explosive pressures of a cannon.
But is it gonna be strong enough to hold the shape of the cannon once it's completely built? Now let me just show you something. Imagine this duct tape roll is a slice out of the cannon. Now I'm gonna cut out the little cardboard insert so that way it's just duct tape. And if you look at it, I put pressure on it and it collapses. If this happens, when we fire off our cannon and our cannonball gets stuck inside, the whole cannon could explode.
And the team is going to play it safe by making its duct tape cannon barrel 2 inches thick. And to get the perfect shape, it's going to build it around a removable steel form.
Okay, so here's the plan. We have our internal diameter plug. We're going to grease this up. You know what Jamie would say here.
When in doubt, lube.
We're gonna cover it in wax paper.
All right.
And then we're gonna start a cross-hatching system with all of our duct tape to get to our target thickness so we have the perfect duct tape cannon.
After a few minutes, the guys settle into a routine.
Oh yeah.
And on occasion, Kari settles into her chair.
Whew, I'm working up a sweat over here. I think I need to take a break. Could you get me a drink?
Fireman wants a drink!
With almost 20 rolls of tape used and the end in sight,
I think it looks like a giant duct tape zeppelin.
Or a big silver sausage.
Or that.
the team starts thinking through the next stage of the build.
One of our big concerns is that the cannon will simply collapse on itself. So I'm going to make a smaller wooden form that we can use to safely transport this to our testing site. Ta-da! Here it is.
And another problem that we're gonna face is that the cannon itself may just fold. So I gotta come up with some kind of support system that runs the entire length of the barrel that will allow us to attach to our stand.
right,
Yeah,
2 inches. That's it.
All right, we hit our target point. Now the hard part, getting this off the form.
I don't think it'll be that hard. I think we prepped really well.
Okay.
All right.
Famous last words.
Optimism, guys, optimism.
Exuding the confident glow of the well-prepared, Kari has no doubts it's going to work.
Yeah.
The boys, not so much.
That's slipping right off. Easy.
How bad is this gonna suck if we can't get this off the form?
Pretty bad.
Okay, so we got this whole plan, right? We drill a hole, we put air pressure in, and it should just kind of slide right off the form. We drilled the hole, we put the air pressure in, nothing. So we drilled another hole, we put more air pressure in.
That's good. It's moving.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Yep. We got an inch. It's going. It's going.
And it started to move a little bit, but still not really coming off that easily.
There we go. Move it. Move it.
Finally, we wrapped the strap around the cannon, pulled on it with the forklift, and then it popped right off.
Oh, there
Yep,
it goes.
there it goes.
It's coming off. Yeah! Yeah! We got it. Yes! Say hello to our little friend. Nice. Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
The boys had their doubts about us getting the duct tape cannon off of the metal form.
That is sick.
That's a duct tape cannon.
This might actually work.
Nice. That is awesome. I knew it was gonna work.
Now all we need is gunpowder and cannonballs.
All right, let's put this duct tape to the test.
Kari, Grant, and Tory are about to find out if you can make a fully functioning cannon from duct tape.
Look at this arsenal of absurdity.
The test will be a simple performance comparison with a real steel cannon, including muzzle velocity, range, and whether it, catastrophically fails.
Now, you may recognize this cannon from Prison Break when we try to launch a prisoner over a prison wall. This time, we're gonna be using it for a control test before we fire off our duct tape cannon. And we're gonna be using the same amount of black powder as we did on our strength gauge.
That's 4 shotgun shells. And we've placed cones at every 50 yards so we can see just how far our cannonballs travel.
All right, that's 500 yards. I don't think the cannonball is gonna go much farther than that, do you?
No way. And finally, to check the speed of the cannonballs, we set up this scale. Because remember, for this myth to be confirmed, it should have similar range, similar speed, and most importantly, the duct tape cannon cannot blow up. All right, see you back there.
Okay. Sure leave me with the dangerous job.
With the 4 shotgun shells worth of black powder in the combustion chamber, all that's left to do is light the fuse.
All right, here we go.
Oh, and run.
Run, Boris, run!
Yeah! You guys ready?
I'm ready. Are we lit?
We're lit.
The inexorable, heart-thumping excitement of the lit fuse. Whether it's your first or 100th, there's nothing quite like it.
Yeah!
Nice!
Woohoo! That went far.
Great!
Right in the cone zone.
Dang.
That's some serious, real steel and black powder hardware. It threw the cannonball the full length of the course.
That looks like a divot right there. Like,
Yeah,
Way!
it totally is. It went over 500 yards.
So I've reviewed the high-speed footage, and Tory's cannon was able to fire an 18.5-pound cannonball at 195 miles per hour in a distance of 500 yards. So that is our goal for the duct tape cannon. But to be honest, I will be very happy if our duct tape creation doesn't explode upon ignition.
It went over 500 yards.
Tory, Grant, and Kari's real steel cannon can.
Now it's time to see what the duct tape cannon can do.
now we have a target for our duct tape cannon. Now I'm hoping we get the same sort of distance out of this, because this would be a really nice addition to our arsenal.
But the guys are getting ahead of themselves. They seem to have a sticky problem.
One of the pros and the cons of duct tape is the fact that it is so flexible and malleable. So it's great that we can actually make a complex shape like a cannon, but the big question is, can it hold that shape long enough to shoot off one of our cannonballs? Excellent.
In order to fire off this cannon, it is going to be tricky because loading it, we got to move quick. Because Because as soon as we pull out this plug, the duct tape cannon is gonna lose its shape. Ready?
Yeah.
I mean, as strong as the duct tape is, it's not rigid.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's a tight fit. We might have a bomb here instead of a cannon.
So if it loses its shape, there's a potential that the ball gets stuck inside the barrel.
Oh, this has just gotten a lot scarier.
If that happens, it's gonna trap all that pressure from the burning black powder. Instead of getting a cannon firing off, we're gonna get a giant explosion. That would be okay with me.
When catastrophic failure equals an explosion,
Lighting it in 3, 2, 1.
it's a win-win as far as Tory's concerned.
Get out of here. This one could be dangerous. Run!
All right, the fuse is lit. It looks good.
So this is it. Can a duct tape cannon withstand and brace the force required to throw an 18.5-pound cannonball 500 yards? Or will the soft and malleable barrel grip the ball and cause it to bomb?
Okay, it's gonna be soon. Yeah! It worked! It didn't blow up! Yeah!
We made a duct tape
I love
cannon
it.
that
I
worked!
love it. Let's shoot another one off.
It worked. And a happier bunch of ballistic MythBusters you're unlikely to see.
Gorgeous. Look at that. There's no deformation. Everything is still pretty much intact.
And we launched the ball pretty far.
But exactly how far?
That is cool. It went like 125 yards.
So, according to my calculations, our duct tape cannon fired the cannonball at 136 miles per hour, which is only a 30% reduction over Tory's cannon. Now, it suffered a little bit in the distance, it only went a quarter of the way, but that's still 125 yards. And just bear this in mind, that cannonball is 18.5 pounds, one cannon is made out of solid steel, and the other cannon is made out of cloth-backed, polyethylene-coated, rubberized adhesive tape.
So performance-wise, it didn't quite match up. But there's no doubt it's a fully functioning cannon. And with the fat lady warming her tonsils for the confirmation aria, the guys load up one more time. You know, just to be sure.
I always get really excited when we actually get to confirm a myth because we always are busting them. Overwhelmingly, we bust myths. This one, duct tape cannon, is actually confirmed. And now we have a duct tape cannon. You know what that looks like to me? Confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely. It didn't go as far as the regular cannon, but it did work.
That's right, no explosion, and it went the distance. Confirmed.
Woo!
More duct tape.
I love it.
Duct tape and black powder. Two of my favorite things, and here on MythBusters, we figured out a way to bring them together in the form of a cannon. And a cannon that worked, that didn't explode. We confirmed this. I just can't tell you how happy I am. Good times, everybody. Good times.